Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or maybe it's almost good night and it's the end of the day. Well, regardless of where you are, you're watching our virtual award and opening ceremony of the 14th Wildlife Festival Golden Turtle. My name is Valdis Pelch. Well, it's been a year and a lot of things changed. Instead of being in a large hall, we are just in a small studio, and all of our friends and our viewers can watch us online through video conference technologies. And we have this running on our official webpage, and actually there is a virtual expo that you could also visit. But what's important, as we think, is that we remain steady to the principles, and we are showing you the beauty of the world around, how fragile this nature is, and how important it is for us to actually preserve nature, and we try to sustain this and promote this with art. Now it's time that I gave word to our honored guest and to say important introductory words. I would like to give the floor to the deputy head of the Moscow administration on the housing and utility, Pavel Byrykov. Dear colleagues, dear friends, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the International Wildlife Festival Golden Turtle, which Moscow government supports. It's the one and only world-scale photography-related project originated in Russia. And this project is in line with the UN agenda on the sustainable development and decrease on the negative impact. We had over 20,000 of professional photographers from 170 countries around the world participating in that. It's so important for us to know that our professional community remains faithful to the values of preservation of the natural environment. We can see a whole range of unique works that are also showing the beauty of the Moscow region. Moscow government is very loyal to the wildlife preservation and maintaining of the biodiversity. We have a range of species that are in the list of endangered species, and we pay special attention to the preserved areas. Golden Turtle unites cities and countries and people and promotes wildlife preservation, which is so important for the future generations. And we value this a lot. This festival and the White Book project is also supported by the presidential grant of the Russian Federation. And this year we have lectures, seminars, master classes that will be delivered online. Nonetheless, the agenda is very informative and useful, and I hope that all the participants and guests will enjoy fruitful work, will in future also have beautiful projects and be successful. Our next speaker decided to say his welcoming words online. Now I'd like to give the floor to the head of the Environmental Resource Management Department, Anton Kulbachevsky. Dear friends, I am happy to welcome you at the unique International Expo of the Wildlife Photography Golden Turtle. Nature is one of the key sources for photographers, musicians, art people, and we have this feedback. Art helps us to also attract attention to the problems that we have or we cause to nature, in nature. Now this show actually gives us a unique opportunity to travel all around the world, to see the unique landscapes, to actually witness the real life of the animals in the wild, to see the plants, to see the richness of the underwater life. And now we see so many species that we do not happen to encounter on a daily basis. And all of this we can witness online. Now, one of the categories deals with the new technologies that discovers the nature from a totally different angle with the help of trap cameras and drones and other devices that will discover a whole different wildlife from all over the world, including Moscow region. We will travel to Africa, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, and to so many other countries, and we'll see the most remote areas in the northern parts of our planet. Now, this expo really is tremendous in terms of its scale. We have so many artists and photographers. The total number of those adds up to 3,500 from 880 countries, and all of them were assessed by a professional jury of our festival. Our agenda also has seminars and master classes and lections that will cover the respectful attitude towards nature and also care, and tell us how we can add to the wildlife and natural resources preservation. I hope that you will enjoy the expo and will be successful in your creative projects. Well, regardless of the difficult ties that we're facing right now, still the audience and the geography of the festival is expanding. We had over 14,000 works submitted to our festival this year from 180 countries, so we are going to cover this and other records of this year festival. Now, please welcome Andrei Sukhinin, the festival's president. Well, my congratulations, and please, the floor is yours. Dear friends, well, for me personally, it's a great joy and pleasure to present to you the official opening of the 14th festival, the Golden Turtle. We have a multiple years of background and tradition, and our key aim is to change our ecological consciousness and behavior through art. And all of us has witnessed so many changes, planet-scale changes that really dealt with every single part of our life, economy, politics, and social life. All of these changes are probably irreversible, and the world is unlikely to go back to what it used to be, since the entire environment in which we're living has changed, and our behavior has changed, our consciousness and our understanding of self has changed. So now we still would like to remain faithful to our values, to our spiritual values. We would like to remain kind to ourselves and each other and the world around us. Wildlife and nature is probably that one ideal area that shows us that harmony and balance and fragile strength that it has. So now everything that we lack, I hope that you'll be able to see and source through our project. So we pulled our best effort together in terms of choosing work, and Valdis has just mentioned that we had over 14,000 works from 180 countries submitted to our festival. You are so welcome to visit our virtual events such as seminars, roundtables, master classes to inspire yourselves, to energize yourselves. And now, to sum up, I'd like to express my genuine gratitude to the entire team. Without you, this project wouldn't have been possible, and primarily to the photographers, designers, and artists who actually make this project real. And I'd like to express my gratitude to the government of the Moscow Federation, which supports our Department of Utility and Housing and the Environmental Resource Management Department. Now I'd like to express my gratitude to our project team, to all of the ambassadors, dear friends. Well, probably the best and the most important words that you have been waiting for me. Well, now the 14th International Wildlife Festival is officially open. And I just like to add that probably the difficulties, the crisis that we're facing is the way to new achievements. And I only hope that the audience of the Golden Turtle will expand tremendously and the entire planet will learn about us. Well, we are ready to start. Well, now I would like to give the opportunity to welcome our audience, Nina Shatskaya, our singer. Dear friends, I am very happy to welcome you to the festival. It's the 14th International Wildlife Festival, the Golden Turtle, and I am welcoming you to the opening ceremony. Unfortunately, we have been forced to resort to this online environment, but our festival will keep on living, and I'm inviting you to see all of these works of portraits of animals and landscapes, and they are so unique and so different from each other. Now I can only wish that we enjoy more time watching such displays live. Well, now I'd like to give the floor to the science communicator and the host of one of my favorite TV shows, like animals, like humans, Evgenia Timonova. Dear friends, I am happy to welcome you to the opening ceremony of our favorite Golden Turtle Festival. Well, unfortunately, I cannot greet you in person, but this year has been so different from all the previous years, and now it probably gave us a chance to also develop our creative abilities so we can see that life behind the virtual screen. So probably it's even easier for you to actually see the real life that lies behind every single picture, photograph presented on this festival. So yeah, of course, it would have been better to see it with our own eyes in reality, but now we know the importance of this festival hasn't decreased, so please, you're welcome to enjoy the diversity of wildlife, and we're all waiting. We can't wait to get back to our normal life, live and enjoy nature. Well, now all of the formalities connected to the opening ceremony are ended, and now we can go into the award ceremony of the finalists of the 14th International Festival Golden Turtle. Now I'd like to give the floor to my colleague, journalist, a TV and radio host, and ambassador of the Golden Turtle, welcoming Yelena Hanga. Well, dear friends, I am happy to welcome you to the opening of the Golden Turtle Festival. Now we are in line. Well, unfortunately, everyone is resorted to those beans, but I hope we can still make it. It's the 14th festival. I am a mother, and I know that 14th years of age is a very difficult transitional time, but the good news is that all of the difficulties will inevitably be left behind. So now the Golden Turtle is changing, is adjusting to the new reality, and we're growing stronger, we are expanding in scale, we are growing yet more interesting, and you'll see it yourself. Well, now we're going to start with the Echo poster category that discovers the difficulties that we have in our relationship between humans and nature through very succinct yet very bright images. Now we are ready to know the names of those who, according to the meaning of our jury, were the best work. So now the first category is the wildlife preservation, and the third prize winner is Chun Laili from China with the work Living Space. The second prize winner is also from China, Han Chun-sun, for the work Smile. And the first prize winner in the wildlife preservation category is Li Chia-Santan from Taiwan with his work Not My Stripes. So cash prize and a statuette go to the winner. Now we have a chance to actually talk to the winner from Taiwan.
My name is Cha Xiang Li. I came from Taiwan. 很高兴在这次的海豹类组的野生动物保护类组中呢，我拿到了第1名。那因为今年疫情的关系呢，我没办法到现场去领奖。那在这里恭喜所有的得奖者之外呢，也祝福主办单位在这次活动能够顺利的进行。然后非常谢谢你们给我这机会，谢谢这个评审，然后谢谢，拜拜。
Now we are going to move along the category and learn more about the category ecological project. So third prize winner is Nikita Rasolka from Poland with his work Plastic Death. Well, the second prize winner is Huan He from China for his work Terrorists. And the first prize winner is Fu Yunkan from China for the work Living Space. Now we're giving the floor to the winner.
各位设计师朋友，大家好，我是来自中国贵州的设计师傅永康，非常开心能够荣获此次大赛海报单元的金奖。我的作品是想表达塑料污染对我们海洋生态环境的严重破坏，希望我们能够时刻重视对环境的保护。因为环境保护不单是我们中国的事，更是全人类的事。我用海报发出倡议，一方面，我坚信艺术是无国界的，并且是有力量的，希望通过海报的力量，唤醒全人类积极重视环境保护。另外一方面，是希望能够让全世界看到中国设计的蓬勃发展，并与国际有更多的沟通和交流。
Now we're moving into the art category, and this is a very succinct, subtle work. Artists use brushes, paints, and neat techniques to show the beauty of the environment and nature. Now the first category is animals in the wild. The third prize winner is Andrea Brun from Italy with the work Home is Wet Home. And the second prize winner is Morgana Anton from France with her work Did You Hear That? Now Morgana also asks us whether we can hear you, and she's very happy to learn the news about the fact that she won the second prize. And the first prize winner is Matt Patterson from the USA with his work Blending Turtles. Matt is a huge fan of amphibia and reptiles, and he's going to tell us about that himself.
Hi, my name is Matt Patterson. I'm a wildlife artist, and I specialize in reptiles and amphibians. I live in the United States in a small town in New Hampshire. The goal of my work is to educate people and to promote wildlife conservation. I've traveled all over in order to see my subjects in the wild. Growing up, as far back as I can remember, I've always loved art and animals, and I was always out looking for snakes or turtles, or I was painting, and today I still do the same thing. So I'm really excited this year to be part of the Golden Turtle Contest. Thank you.
So we are moving on to the nomination called The Portrait of the Animal. The complexity here for the artist is to reflect the character of an animal through the posture or the look and do it very precisely. And you really need to have a very good skill set. So the third prize goes to Vera Yevseva from Russia for her picture Light Catch. The silver prize goes to Yulia Dubinina from Russia for her work The Wild Dog. And the first place goes to the author Yukatev from China. He presented the painting called The Red Crab. We congratulate the winner and give him the cash prize and the statue. On behalf of Golden Turtle Festival, I would like to thank our partners, the public organization. The festival is supported by the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment of the Russian Federation, Ministry of Culture of the Russian Federation, the government of Moscow, the government of St. Petersburg, Rosmolodezh, the Foundation of Presidential Grants. Strategic partners of the festival are the World Wildlife Nature, the Union of Photographers of the Wild Nature, the Historic Part of Russia, My History. Our information partners are Media Group, Komsomolskaya Pravda, the Public Television of Russia, the Tele Channel, Live Planet, Relax FM radio station, Moscow 24 TV channel, Moscow FM radio station, Multimedia Information Center Izvestia, Mayak, the main radio station of Russia, Russian Photo Magazine, Vacation with Children Project. Technical partners of our festival are such brands as Lowpro, Jitso, Manfrotto, Zhiyun, Hoya, Jilby. The program partner of the festival this year is English First, an international education center for the English language. Well, it is heartening that our partners not only are engaged in live broadcasting, but they also prepared special prizes. And these prizes will go to authors whose works are most memorable for them, and certainly we would not be on the way of such a great endeavor. So World Wildlife Foundation provided this special prize, and I give the floor to Dmitry Gorshkov. Hello, dear friends. On behalf of WWF, I would like to greet you all, the participants and guests of Golden Turtle Festival. WWF is the partner of this fantastic project from day one. We are very happy to state that over the past time, now we have a new direction in art, that is the photography of nature. Our missions are very similar. We would like to preserve wildlife and pay attention to this important aspect. We are very grateful to the organizational committee of the festival to have our nomination and give the prize. I'll be frank with you that it was very difficult to select a winner because there were so many great works and many artists were able to show the beauty, the might and vulnerability of the nature. But there can be only one finalist, and therefore we have selected the photo that is very dear to us because WWF has done a lot in order to preserve the European bison, and the finalist of this nomination is Igor Zubkov, who we are going to contact in the near future to give the certificate. Thank you very much for your beautiful work, for your time, for your professionalism. We are very thankful to you, Igor, for showing the beauty of the nature. Well, next to go is Yevgeny Sazonov, Deputy Editor-in-Chief of Komsomolskaya Pravda newspaper, member of the Russian Geographical Society, and they're going to voice their favorite. Thank you, Elena. On behalf of Komsomolskaya Pravda, I would like to greet all participants of Golden Turtle Festival. Komsomolskaya Pravda is a long-standing partner of the festival. We really love it because we love the wild nature of Russia. Therefore, we issue lots of photo albums together with the Russian Geographic Society. Today, we would like to thank one of the participants of the festival, that is a photographer from Poland, Marcin Dobas, for his astounding photo that is called Kia. There you can see a parrot that can be seen in the mountains, in the remote mountains, and you can only think of the wings of the photographer who can climb as high as Marcin. Well, you can watch our films within the framework of the festival, so follow the program. Once again, I would like to thank you all for participation. Take care and stay healthy. But this is not it. Live Planet TV channel has also prepared a special prize, and I give the floor to Maria Morgan, the editor-in-chief of the TV channel. Hello, everyone. This is the 14th time we hold the festival, and it is a great honor for me to participate in the opening ceremony. And of course, it was a pleasure for us to identify the winner in this nomination, and we have seen a great deal of great works, and we give our prize to Anish Synchrocuti for a wonderful photo, cautious, where you can see an elephant crossing the railroad. We really have fallen in love with this photo. We congratulate the winner, and we would like to thank all participants, and we encourage you to join the Day of Live Planet, and it's going to be online this year, but still we are going to enjoy it, I'm sure. Have you ever thought that the nature is man-made? Well, nature makes people make the nature extreme or accessible. Easy to understand, entertaining, wonderful, astounding. People make nature beautiful, cozy, live. People make the nature the way we know it or we don't know it. TV channel Live Planet. Well, of course, any photographer would be happy to receive professional and high-quality equipment. Our technical partners provided 6 prizes for photographers. They go to Kirill Yutnov, who will receive tripod from Be Free. Pavel Luchkovsky from Belarus will receive tripod from Joby. Mikhail Dobis from Czech Republic will get photo backpack load pro powder for traveling. Norwegian photographer Sondre Osterus will receive an award from Hoy brand, and that is a set of light filters. And judo photo backpack from Adventure will go to Alexei Permikov. And finally, Nikolai Stepanenko will receive electronic stabilizer from Jiyun Webilas. And I remind you that you are watching live broadcasting show at our website. There you can have a virtual tour around our exhibition, and this is done for our safety under the current circumstances of COVID pandemic. Moving on to the nomination of photography. So the first process will go to the nomination called Nature Through the Children's Eyes, and I'm sure they're very anxious to hear the results because these are the youngest participants of our festival under the age group of 12 years. So, the third prize goes to Sondre Osterus from Norway, and for his work, The Squirrel in a Jump. The second prize goes to a young photographer from Spain. His name is Ismael Dominguez Gutierrez. His work is links in backlight. And the winner of the nomination is another young photographer from Spain, Andres Luis Domínguez Blanco, and his work is called In the Woodland, and he would like to share his impressions.
Hi, I am very happy to win here again. It is a very special day for me and my family. Thank you work in this important competition and especially of the preservation and the environment. I dedicate the award to my parents. Bye!
Well, we go to the next age group, and the participants of the previous nomination may snark, well, old-timers, but for us, this is a great chance to look at the nature through the teenagers' eyes. And the third prize goes to Dirk Hogenstein from the Netherlands for his work, The Stork Colony. The second prize goes to Belgium, to Arthur Kuyten for his work, First Light. And the main prize goes to Thomas Konch-Bistrich from Hungary for his work called Robin in Winter. We congratulate him and give him.
Hello everybody, my name is Tamás Koncs from Hungary. I'm 16 years old and I live in Csongrád. Csongrád is a really special place for me because we can see lots of birds and mammals and natural phenomenon. My winning picture is taken in Bokros-Puszta. This is really special because the robin is in Africa in the Hungarian winter time. Thank you so much and до свидания.
Well, no more limitations in terms of age, and we are moving on to the nomination called New Technologies in Wildlife and Nature, and its participants are really professionals in terms of using trap cameras, drones, action cameras. The third prize goes to Mikhail Korostelov from Russia for his work, Sockeye Salmon. The second prize goes to Kirill Uyutman from Russia for his photography in search of sockeye salmon. I hope these are two different fish. And finally, the first prize goes to Terje Kolas from Norway for his work called Goose's Pattern, and we have prepared the statue and the cash prize for the winner. Well, it is a great pace, and we are going to the next nomination called Humans and Nature. Photographs of this nomination are a great chronicle that show challenging relations between the nature and people. The third prize goes to Pavel Luchkovsky from Belarus for his work called Mother Mouse. The second prize goes to Libor Weissenbacher from Czech Republic for his work Satin Varibind Therapeutic Cycle. And the winner is Anish Sankarakuti, India, for his photography Cautious. Well, moving on to the next nomination called Art and the Image of Nature. Here photographers are able to show the beauty of nature by using unusual angles, the depths and composition. So the third prize goes to Sergio Tapia from Spain for his work called Texture. The second prize goes to Norbert Kasas from Hungary and his photography called Hide and Seek. And the first prize goes to Norway, to Galisa Lara for his work Astounding World of Flora of Our Planet inspires photographers, and for us it is a great opportunity to enjoy the diversity of forms and colors and shapes. And we are moving on to the nomination called The Magic of Plants. The third prize goes to Andrea Pozzi from Italy for her work The One Beauty. The second prize goes to Henley Spears from Great Britain for the photography Lilies in the Sun, and the gold goes to Tibor Litausky from Hungary for his work Crocus in the Wave. I hope the author will tell us what inspired him to make such a beautiful photo. And now we are moving on to a small nomination, but not in terms of its significance. I'm talking about microcosm, and it is very challenging for a photographer to come up with photos, because through the micro lens it is possible for us to look at smallest details of this world. The third prize goes to Tobias Friedrich from Germany for Starlight Photo. The second prize goes to China, to Guimin Zhan for his photography called Curious. And of course, the winner in Microcosm nomination goes to Norbert Kasas from Hungary for his work called Golden Rain. Now it is time to move on to landscape nomination. Here we can see the beauty and grandeur of the nature at a given moment, when you're able to come up with a shot without being able to control light or object. The third prize goes to Denis Budkov from Russia for his work Lighthouse in the Night. Second prize goes to Nikolai Stepanenko from Russia for his photo work Valley of Autumn. And the main prize goes to another compatriot of ours, that is Vyacheslav Luzanov, for his work called Shaman. And now, let us dive in the world ocean. The nomination Under the Sea World is one of the most challenging. Water is not our very own element, and you really need to be well equipped and well trained to take photos under the sea. And light does not penetrate through water well, therefore photographers have to use flashes. And there are many other challenges. However, we can see really great masterpieces. The third prize goes to Francesco Visentin from Italy for his work Bittern. The second prize goes to Alexei Permikov from Russia for his photo Jackfish and Jellyfish. And while we are frozen to death here, Alexei really feels very well in his element. And the first place go to Francesco Visentin from Italy. No, we're not confusing anything. Both works of Francesco go to him, and he's ready to talk about two of his passions, that is photography and underwater.
Ciao everybody from Italy. I'm really glad and thrilled about the Golden Turtle Awards in the nomination The Underwater World, and I want to thank the jury and the people who organized the competition. Both winning shots comes from a dive trip in Baja California in 2017. It was my first time diving with a sea lion and was a real pleasure to swim with such playful and joyful mammals, and especially with their cub. I like to figure that the pure amusement I experienced portraying this animal was eventually reflected in the winning shots. Thanks again and take care. Ciao!
Well, the nomination, the category that we are moving towards, gives us the audience to see the almost instinct, the animal species that are in the endangered species list that are most oftenly residing in the remote areas of Russia, so the reserve Russia. The third prize winner is Gennady Yusin, Russia, Best Sunrise. The second prize winner is Kirill Uyutnov from Russia with his work Running on Waves. And the first prize winner goes to Gennady Yusin from Russia for his very gentle and tender work Happy Birthday, Baby. So now we are ready to the very first part of our award ceremony marathon, and we're going to give you the names of the winners in the category for the most patient and the bravest photographers who take pictures of wild animals in their habitat. So here photographers not only picture beauty and elegance of animals, but they also show how closely they're tied to their habitat. Third prize winner is Hannes Lochner from the Southern African Republic, Dusk. Second prize winner is Thomas Vijayan from Canada, The World is Going Upside Down. And the first prize winner is Marcin Dobas from Poland with his work Kea. Cash prize and a figurine goes to him. While our next category participants are supposedly adrenaline rushes lovers, and they really try to move up as closely to an animal to actually show an animal and the nature of that animal and the character through their posture and their eyes and emotions, their portrait of an animal. Third prize winner is Michael Dobis from Czech Republic with his work Curious Pelican. The second prize winner is from Sri Lanka, Lakshita Karunaratne with his work. And the first prize winner in the Portrait of an Animal category is Adriana Claudia Satz with her work Who's There? And Adriana actually made it here and is going to share several words with.
Bienvenidos a una nueva edición del prestigioso concurso internacional de fotografía de naturaleza Tortuga Dorada. Mi nombre es Adriana Sanz, soy fotógrafa de naturaleza y vivo en Chubut, Patagonia, Argentina. Hoy les hablo del otro lado del mundo, tan lejano en kilómetros, pero tan cerquita si se trata del amor por la vida silvestre y los ecosistemas. Los invito a disfrutar de este maravilloso encuentro de fotógrafos y amantes de la naturaleza, donde nos une además el deseo de construir cada día un mundo mejor. Y bienvenidos.
Well, now the category for the most patient photographers, the animal behavior. So these photographers may end up sitting they end up being at a location for a single shot that will actually bring yet more and more people to the expo, wondering how did they make that? So the bronze prize winner is Thomas Vijayan from Canada with his work Astonishing Chase. The second prize winner is Xianyuan Li from China with his work Watch. And the first prize winner is Juliana Rudd from Austria with her work Flying Wood Mouse. Well, this is it for the main categories. We now know the names of our award winners, and we need to disclose the main secret of the day, and I'm asking Valdis to help me here. Well, thank you, Elena. I believe our ceremony was very beautiful, very vital, but now we need to put an end to it with the very remarkable exclamation mark or point. Now we want to know who is going to be the photographer of the year of this year's festival. So we have 3 finalists: Gennady Yusin, Francesco Visentin, and Norbert Kassage. Your rounds of applause. So we have 3 people, but unfortunately we only have 1 prize. Who's going to take it? And now we're giving the floor to the Ambassador Extraordinary of Italy. We're giving the floor to Pasquale Tarracciana.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to welcome all the participants to the Golden Turtle 2020 International Wildlife Festival. First of all, I thank the organizers of the festival who for 14 years have been attracting public attention to the problem of environmental pollution, preserving nature through art. This is a truly good and worthy goal, so thank you very much for your commitment. Now I'm proud to announce the winner of the main category of the Golden Turtle Festival Photo Contest, that of Photographer of the Year. I'm very happy to announce that this year's best photographer is an Italian photographer, and I'm proud to present the winner of the Golden Turtle International Competition, Francesco Visentin. Congratulations to him. Mr. Visentin won the first prize in the category Underwater World with the fantastic work Plunge. In this photo, the silhouette of a young seal is framed by an arch formed by the walls of an underwater canyon off the island of Los Islotes. Mr. Visentin also gained the 3rd place in the category Underwater World with a photo Swirl, which shows a baby sea lion frolicking in an underwater cave. I would like to wish all the festival participants good shots and new successes for the future.
And dear friends, all of you are so welcome to visit our expo in the virtual environment at our webpage goldenturtle.ru or follow the link. Well, now, this is it. The awards ceremony has come to an end, but it's just the opening of the expo. You can keep on enjoying the works of our participants and award winners of our festival. Now, I'm holding the main prize that goes to our photographer of the year. This prize goes to Francesco Visentin, to Italy. It is so beautiful. Please stay safe, be careful, and please take care of our nature. It's our common home. There is no place to run and hide. Dear friends, I hope that we will be able to see you next year at our 15th anniversary festival.
Золотая черепаха. До встречи. До встречи.